Hello again, YouTube Truthman here. So I want to talk about this today instead of tomorrow while it's fresh on my mind. It was brought up, and I think a lot of older guys probably need to hear this. So what happens when you get older is a lot of women, as they age, while you getting older, they get older. They can't rely on their beauty as much as they could when they were younger. So what a lot of them tend to do is they become more critical. They become more disrespectful. And a lot of them will revert back to ways that they had as a child, being sneaky, having a double standard, so on and so forth. So the question that I want to ask y'all, and I put this on my other channel, and I thought about it. I said, I might as well just put this on both channels. To see what happens is, when you get older as a man, you don't need to be fighting nobody under the same roof. You don't need to be arguing with nobody all the time. You need to be finding peace for the rest of your days. If you married to a woman and you have no peace, all y'all do is argue. You gotta press her like when y'all was in y'all 20s. Y'all ain't in y'all 20s no more. You know, think about it like this. And when I was down in Texas, I started seeing something. Being in that hotel room by myself wasn't bad. Like, it actually was kind of fun. Like, I had the bathroom anytime I wanted to go to the bathroom. It was advantages. And that showed me something. Because I've been having problems for a long time. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I ain't made no moves because I already know it's just gonna take me backwards. Like, I've been trying to get some things situated. But I knew long ago that this thing failed. Here's what I want to talk about. Would you rather be married to an older modern woman? And you got to go by how the majority is. You can't go by the one dude that got a decent wife. You got to go by the majority. You got to live with her. You got to provide for her. You know, she going to start to do less and less. Or would you rather just have your own place, be a sugar daddy, get what you want, and leave? And like I said, the leg these women got to stand on is when guys want to do right before God. They take advantage of that. But if you a dude like me that buck the system, and I know the Most High knows all things. He knows what guys deal with in these marriages. For you to have to, okay, first of all, watch this. What's the point of being married if y'all not having sex? Watch this. You see that, right? Okay. For all you guys that's married, barely having sex, not having sex, but your wife will fix her mouth to say something about younger women. These younger women don't want you. Negative stuff, right? But she don't want you. So basically, what she's trying to get you to believe is it's better for you to be with her, fighting, arguing, having to deal with all those emotions. A lot of them, they don't help you do nothing. She wants you to believe that that's better than a man who had his own place, who can get them younger women that they want to do it. Like, okay, well, I'm finna put this on him. Maybe he'll help me do this. See, all you can say is God this, God that. But you don't know God yourself. A lot of these women done gave up on God, but they'll still try to use the Bible to manipulate their husband and their boyfriends. You ain't with him like that. That's why I said I'm finna stand on these broads' heels. I ain't scared to go to jail. Hey, if they gonna put me in jail for realizing that I'm not finna go to work every day and be your slave, bring it on. Let me get you. I'm finna show y'all something. So we did a training today, right? Where the move was the guy had to put his pressure, take his knee, and put his pressure on the inside of your leg, right? Now we got sprayed with pepper spray yesterday. Now we doing these painful moves. And I ain't gonna lie, I got pissed off earlier bad. Cause I'm dealing with this stuff and you wanna argue with me? You shouldn't be arguing with me over anything. My leg is hurting right now. This is what I'm talking about, man. When you have a family, man, you gotta relinquish some of your manhood. Cause a lot of these women, they gonna use sex against you. The minute they get mad at you, they sleeping in another room, they not doing it. Like a lot of guys, if they lay down in the bed that they paid for, their wife got such a problem with them that they can't stand to see him comfortable. Oh yeah, that's what guys is dealing with. But you trying to convince me and other men that it's better to be in that than get what you want, move on. Roll around in your own king size. When you want a woman next to you, you can have her next to you and then send her on her way. Instead of you fighting her. Fight. Man, I'm going to tell you like this, man. I'm going to tell you like this. I have not progressed being married. That's just a fact. But sometimes I got to deal with arguing on top of it. And other guys do too. Well, the only thing that's keeping me from getting them papers is not knowing how they're going to try to punish me for getting them papers. I've been saw the truth about this marriage stuff, man. I don't even bring everything. I get told, oh, you putting all our business? No, I'm not. Sometimes I will mention things to prove points. You putting all our business on? Man, listen, when I tell y'all dudes have not been married longer than me and some of these other guys. You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I seen. Okay, so watch this. Some of these women will literally, you look forward to your off days only to end up fighting with them. Now your off day is ruined and now you got to go back to work and deal with this personality, that personality, getting your leg pushed in, getting sprayed. If you a police officer, if you're a correctional officer, you got to deal with all this stuff. On top of that, I'd rather be a sugar daddy. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't care who see this. If I gotta choose between having to fight at work, getting called all type of bitches, excuse my language, everything in the book, being told how bad you is, only to go home and find out you a little worse, man, please. These women don't ain't, man, dude. These women will literally have you living somewhere you don't even like, just because they don't want to move. I've seen it. And again, I'm not just talking about myself. I've seen one particular guy. Let me go over here. His wife, the problem started because she wanted to do her own thing instead of following her man. But let her tell it though, he was the bad guy. And I'm sitting there, I knew this dude since we was younger, high school. I knew how he was. I'm like, oh, okay, he done changed a little bit. Seemed like he into those problems. I know started with not trying to follow his lead. Because you know what happens is another woman will. And now you trying not to follow his lead, another woman trying to follow his lead, that's putting confusion in his mind. Now, what if he's not a spiritual guy? What if he's not a spiritual guy? See what I'm talking about? I would rather be a sugar daddy, y'all. I'm gonna just tell you. And we might continue this conversation tomorrow. These older women, man, I'm telling you, you're getting a verbal sparring partner with the majority of them. They not gonna help you. They're gonna become more and more lazy. And their mouth is gonna get more and more disrespectful. They ain't gonna appreciate nothing you do. And then when you try to leave, they're gonna try to punish you. You know she gonna punish you. If she criticizing you right now, you go file them papers on her, she gonna try to make you pay. I'm telling you. That's why do not be off into them like this. I can't stress this enough, man. I'm focused on me, and you should focus on, y'all guys should focus on y'all. That's it. That's all.